Welcome back to Humber News. Here's Ashley Radcliffe with a look at sports, starting with an incredible story about one of the Humboldt Broncos.
Thanks, Madeline. The survivors of the Humboldt Broncos bus crash got something taken from them, but for one player, he might get something back. 20-year-old Ryan Strashnitsky was paralyzed from the chest down after the crash. He traveled to Thailand on Monday, where his father was by his side to undergo an experimental spinal cord surgery. This surgery was to restore movement in his legs. Surgeons implanted an epidural stimulator in Ryan's spine, which will send electrical currents to his spinal cord to stimulate nerves and move his limbs. In a video posted to his Twitter by his father, Ryan was able to successfully move his legs back and forth on his own. Ryan will stay in Thailand until early December for physical therapy to properly restore his ability to walk. The rivalry between the Seattle Sounders and Toronto FC continues as they battle for the MLS Cup. This will make it the third time in 4 years these two teams will face off against each other in the finals. Seattle and Toronto have split MLS Cup wins in 2016 and 2017 respectively. The difference this time is TFC will be the away team as they head to Seattle to play in front of a sellout crowd of 69,000 people. The Sounders have one of the most hostile environments for opposing teams. However, TFC have proven to be road warriors in the playoffs by taking down top-seeded New York City FC before upsetting defending champions and second-seeded Atlanta United. This clash of champions will happen this Sunday at 3 p.m. Toronto Rugby just got better. Sonny Bill Williams has signed a 2-year contract with the Toronto Wolfpack, and rugby fans couldn't be any happier. Williams is known to be a 2-time Rugby World Cup winner, and after 3 years, the New Zealand champion is making his way to the Toronto side. This trade is being compared to soccer sensation David Beckham when he came to the MLS back in 2007. Doping has increased in the hockey world, and the NHL is taking a hit for it. Recent studies have shown cocaine and ecstasy have become very popular drugs amongst NHL players. Post-game parties in the NHL society have been known to host these drugs, and players have not hesitated to admit it. The NHL is known to have a lenient stance on drug testing. Even if NHL players are tested positive for their doping, they will not face a suspension for their first positive test. Current players have admitted that cocaine is as common as having a beer. While a low percentage of players are aware that doping has become a serious issue within the hockey industry. That's your sports update. Here's Madison with your 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Madeline. It's definitely warming up out here due to the sun, but the snow is holding off and that could change this weekend. With that being said, here's your 3-day forecast. It's -5 and sunny right now, but it's feeling like -9 with the wind chill. There's a 30% chance of snow later this afternoon and temperatures will drop overnight. Tomorrow the temperatures will rise to a +3 degrees, feeling like -7, and there will be some flurries in the morning. The evening will drop to a low +1. And Sunday we will be looking at some expected showers with a high of 6, but will drop to a -5. So it might be a good weekend to stay indoors, catch up on some sleep, or even head to the mall. That's your 3-day weather forecast. Back to you, Madeline.
A new exhibit at the University of Guelph Humber campus is exploring the unconventional side of both our minds and society.
It's all about sort of the dark, deep, emotional part of humanity.
These reflections are presented at Visceral, a free art show featuring works by local photographer Moses Liel that celebrates misfits, punks, and others who choose to live untraditionally. The show is organized by event planning students in Guelph Humber's business program. Among the works on display are images of people in dramatic makeup, couples rocking matching mohawks, and kids in playful poses. Event management instructor Ayeda Memisevic says the sort of contemplative work is typical of Liel's art.
He's one of those people that's very cerebral, very deep, has a strong emotion, especially for a man. He's very open and vulnerable.
Visceral is open to the public until November 22nd. Memisevic's hopes of exhibit encourages attendees to be themselves. That's all for today. I'm Madeline Jafarnajad. Humber News is written and produced by students in the journalism program. Our crews are students in the broadcast TV and videography program. We'll see you again next time.